Hey, so I have been making patterns and other things, but mainly making patterns with with these, pieces of art that I've been making. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the process because what I realized is that as I was making my patterns, I was missing a few items. So I only had one of these, which I kind of was needing another one of these. And then I only had these two slices. So I thought I would make a couple more slices. And this is the only one that really is this really, really bright green. I guess this one's kind of bright too, but it really stands out. So I thought I'd make a few more of these ones. And I just thought I'd show you how. So these are kind of just for me. I scan them at like 600 DPI, so they don't all have to be the same size or anything. And then I draw on the seeds. Okay, so I painted a bunch of these a while ago. So this is like a good one for the inside of cucumbers. And this is going to be a good cucumber outside. These are pretty bright. I think I want the brightness because these are kind of bright. They're a little darker than this, but maybe in this section. It's not all perfect. And you're just using a little sliver. So this is inside. Some of these, like maybe I make a really small one. I have some small ones, or maybe it's a small one out of that. I think I'll just save this, put it in my, maybe I can make another circle one, but it's not really the right colors. I like these colors a lot, and I think that's kind of what those are. But cucumbers are all different colors, so these have these lines in them, which are perfect for watermelons or cucumbers. So we're going to do some with these. And then this is another inside of cucumber. It's kind of yellow. This was another inside. So I'm just holding these to the side. And then maybe I can make a little cucumber out of that. I think I just save this. I think olives could be good. I'm working on some olives, so maybe these would be, I don't know. We'll see. I have that. And then this also, I think this section could be really good cucumber. This seems more, I don't know if you can see this, but this part up here seems a little bit more watermelon-y. So I'm going to focus on this area, but this will be a good one. These are just other shapes or things. I'll just put this to the side. This is a blank piece of paper. These look like I could use these for inside of tomatoes. So I made a lot of watermelons when I did. So this, like I don't even remember how I ended up doing it, but I would draw on top of those. But like it's a little bit orangey or peachy coral, so I think that'll be good. I don't know why I pulled the yellow, maybe to make some lemons. I know I want to make some with lemons. These are pretty thick sheets of paper. This is not so thick. Not so thick. I'm going to keep the yellow ones together. But this part of the yellow might be good for inside of a tomato, perhaps. Because they do have some yellow bits. So I'm going to put this to the side. This one I don't think is going to work right now. I'm not saying it's not good ever. I may do another pass with it. It just has a lot of white in it. But, really, like the inside of the lemon, it has some white in it. So maybe this will be good. I've really just been kind of folding these in half. I don't think I'm going to use the yellow today. So maybe that's a good inside of tomatoes. Maybe tomato. So maybe this looks more watermelony, but I really like the texture. Save later. I'm not throwing anything away. And I did make some cucumber cubes out of some of these because I thought maybe I could make but I just think I overworked that one too much, and so it's not good. I would have to paint it again. And that one's like, I don't know what happened, but anyway, whatever. I think these are probably too pink for the inside of tomatoes. So I did work on, I gotta step on my stool. I think you can see this. Okay, see, so some of these inks that I'm using have this funky, like it's green, but it was brown. Like I think I used this Waterfront Dusk for kind of the more purpley, and then maybe I put burlap on top. These are from Birmingham Pen. These are inks, and I like to do stuff with it. It really makes some nice, I thought for black olives, I thought it would be nice, but I would have never thought that it would have made that green color. I don't know if I'll end up using that, but I can use it in the future somewhere. But this was like an old sheet of paper, and I was like, well, I like this. It's good thick. So I made some out of that, but again, I have lots more. I can make more olives. I'm just going to put the olive paper. This paper, I think, I was trying to remember where I got a whole bunch of pads of paper from Dick Blick that are Canson, and they're really big. It's like 18 by 24. I think there was a sale. So all these, if I was doing a really washed out cucumber, I think that would be okay. This is a good inside of cucumber. Maybe good inside of cucumber here. I actually think I have probably plenty. I'm going to put this one to the side, but this is a good one because it's a little yellow. And I do take pictures of things and try to use my own photos. Of course, I don't see any of the ones I was trying to find. I can cut all this out. Must not be the one. I do not know where those are. Who? Anyway, so let me show you my olives for right now. So I drew some in my sketchbook, and then I cut some out, right? Like some of these. I had used some of this paper. This has more texture in it. This is not as textured. That's what I cut these out with. But these can move. These can't. These are glued in. But I was trying some different things with like coloring on them with some Neocolor and just seeing, and I was using a pink also, this one, to give some of, like there's some pink in there. And I don't know. Sometimes they do come to a point, but I don't know, when you photograph them, so this one I didn't watercolor over. I just left it really shiny, or, not kind of like I did these. And I kind of wonder if this isn't the way to go. Maybe I go back and do some more. But, it's olives. So maybe I don't need to be quite so crazy. So I want some Kalamata olives, or whatever they're called. And I had them like this. And I just, out of that more textured paper, and I was like drawing the hole. I just think it looks dorky. This one's okay, but it needs maybe some shine, some. But see, then I think that looks a little too much. So that's where I was like, okay, well maybe I need to come back over with some water and my brush and just soften that a bit. Maybe that does look better. I don't know. I just think it kind of looks dorky with the whole. I think it wouldn't be pointy then, right? Because you're looking at it. I don't know. Maybe that's better. But I still think it needs some. I don't know. But the pink was kind of giving it some of the color that you see in some of them. So, and I also think I don't know. I think that you have a darker area and then it's lighter. And I think I've already colored too much on this, that it's going to be really hard to lighten up some of that inner circle. But I mean, I think that looks kind of terrible. But again, the more I make, the better I think I get. And I just think I need to play. And then I need to set them aside and look at them the next day. So the olives are going to be just kind of drying in my sketchbook. Because I don't mind this one. I actually think this one looks okay. But I don't know. So. Okay, so putting the olives away, wanted to show you where I kind of got those. So now, one of the things, so normally what I do is I draw in my sketchbook first. These are from Chatbooks, and I love these. So I put my photos in there, or like this Debbie Mock had made that photo, so I put it in here. But like, I take pictures, and then I want them, because when I'm drawing, I like to have this. I don't want it to just be a screen. So it was like pretty inexpensive to do this. I mean, it was very, I think, affordable. But I have some that have the cucumber in them. So I'm looking at oh, I see them. They're under this stuff. I really like those. So I did like one every 2 months, but then I put flags on some. But there's cucumbers. Like we were eating lunch, and there were some cucumbers. So actually, sometimes it's helpful for me just to see some in real life. I mean, I could cut them also, but I think, for me, if I'm drawing or something, either to have some real ones or look through my little books to see. And some things are things that other friends have given me or I've taken screenshots of. Here's something else that's funny. I have had these. So here are my strawberries that I painted and I cut out. It was the same paper. I have had them cut out since July. So what is holding me back from actually making these? I have felt like a loser. I have felt like I cannot do it. So I was like, this is not going to be the definition of me. So I decided to just start on Wednesday. I just started making some, I love tomatoes. Those are my favorite. So I decided to start like this loser tomato. Loser tomato, but it's okay. They're not perfect. This is where I'm using these tiny scraps for some of the thing, which is fine. This one doesn't look good, but boy, this one, so excited about this one. It doesn't look as good when you get really close, but from far away, I think it's pretty good. Some of these are terrible. but it gives me maybe the size. And I'm figuring out color sometimes in this. I already made a bunch, so I'm good with cucumbers. Tomatoes is next. But if I never start, I can always cut more. I mean, this is a lot in here. These are going to be the tomatoes. And I'm just doing traditional kind of tomatoes. Just in case I forgot. I labeled it. But I mean, this is a good many tomatoes right here. But I have been holding myself back. I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. So I guess that's a tomato. But, I don't know where all my... I know I had some more in here. Okay, so there's a squash, cucumber, taco. I like some of these. I think these are watermelon leaves, kind of like some of this. Okay, so some lemons that don't look very good. And then some cucumbers, which I like. I think that's a courgette, as we call zucchini. But again, I'm getting kind of color. Like, I don't think that one looks really good, but this one I think is pretty good. These were watermelons and a watermelon man. I have some cucumbers to look at. I actually don't have any insides except just this, but I do want to kind of do another one of these. Then I had one more sketchbook that I was doing at the same time. So a couple pears, an apple, a strawberry that looks not so good, some blueberries, a cute little watermelon. That was really what it looked like in my garden. So let's get back to business. So I need some more cut like this. So I'm going to work on some. I'm going to just start with small. So I've got these, really small things that I could cut and make some of the slices. Cucumbers aren't actually perfectly circle. They are more circular than what? If I go back, is it in this one? Yeah. Oh, no, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. But maybe a little bit more perfect than what I'm cutting. So, I don't like that bump. Okay, so now these little pieces I throw away. So I could keep going and cutting. Sometimes I'll just cut, a sideways one. So maybe this is I don't really need any more of this shape, but I could use the side. So it would be more like this one, but small. So, then maybe the top is cut straight. And then I can use that to make something like that one. This one looks just to me too much like a watermelon, so I'm gonna put that one over to the side, just the stripes. That one to the side. And this again is another small one. And I really don't want to work this small, to be honest. But you know what? You get confidence when you're doing something maybe smaller. I think this maybe looks a little too flat color-wise, so I think I would have to use my Neo colors or my watercolor paints or something. So I'm going to put this one to the side. Probably would be okay for something like this, maybe. It is kind of long. So this curves up. So I'm just going to... I know I'm going to need it cut off later. We'll see. Maybe it'll be kind of like that one. This seems a little light, but I'm going to... Maybe I'll do the same thing with this one. I'm making smiles. The others are going to be... It's going to be covering over some of this, so I can cut it a little bit more later. I don't know what my dog wants. Oh, he's laying down now. All right, so, I mean, this is, kind of wanted something longer, so maybe I cut it. Anyway, this is definitely going to be a long one. They're a little too boat shaped right now, but again, they're going to be cut over. I mean, I'm covering over part of them, with the lighter paper. I guess I can make this into a circle pretty easy. And I know that some of the ones I have already, like these, are not perfect circles, and I think they look fine. And so maybe these will go with that one pretty easy. Don't want any really hard corners. I like that one a lot. Now, I still haven't done one like this. I mean, I guess I could, oops, what was that? I guess I could use this part, kind of be that. But I don't think I have enough. The ones that, I painted all on. Better. Now I'll use something else. So I'm not going to draw on this one. Okay, so I've got another long one. Definitely different. I like this one, but I'm looking for my red eraser. Yep, found it. I ordered some new ones of those. I really like these. It's Koh, KOH-I-NOOR. They have them on Sticklet, and they're different colors. I really like the red, but it has a nice feel, like the way you hold it. So anyway, I'm just going to erase those lines. And I could do it in Photoshop, but the more I have it done, the better. So I'm going to try that. So. You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. Down, everything will be alright. Don't go thinking it's a big deal, unreal, everybody's sleeps at night. It's been hard, everything falling apart. Lift me But I do like some of the lines that are happening. I'm gonna take some of this down here.
I'm still wishing I could find space, some traces, a lot of words to carry down. Lift me up, if they're falling apart. Lift me up, get me back to the start. I've been living in a city now, lowbrow covered with city lights. Everybody here get their head down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. They're still walking in a line now, midtown never seems to stop or stay. I'm all sewn up in the mid.
Alright, so now I've got all these pieces. And now I need to cut. This one's done. I just drawn it. Now I need to, I'm going to start with the small ones. These ones I think are a little bit easier. I'm going to do these first. And there's really not much to these, to be honest. So I'm going to I have a couple pieces. So I have, this is a little bit greener. This has a little bit more yellow, which I actually think is a little bit more accurate. Well, it is kind of greener. But maybe not that green. More of this. And then I have some yellow, kind of yellow-green. This could work too. So either one of these two, I think. Okay, so this is kind of how I work it. So now I have to cut smaller than these. So what I need is something that is smaller than this size. So I just trace it and I know I need to go inside.
You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. We've been living on the road now, everything will be alright.
Let's get it, well, hope I can tell which one is which. But I, again, like to make a cut. Like that.
I'm still wishing I could find space, some traces, a lot of words to carry down. Lift me up, if they're falling apart. Lift me up, get me back to the start. I've been living in a city now, lowbrow covered with city lights. Everybody here get their head down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. They're still walking in a line now, midtown never seems to stop or stay. I'm all sewn up in the mid-sea, midstream, think of that the other way. It's been hard.
It's a little big on that side, but maybe then I make it so that it's like I'm seeing a little bit more, and I cut a little bit more of that off. I actually don't even mind it. I'm going to trim it a little. And then I've just been using Yoo-hoo sticks. Which way is the open side? But anyway. You can pull these up a little bit for a little bit. You have a little bit of time. Okay, It's ready.
You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head.
A little close on one side, but it's
Try not to be nice, think twice.
on. That one's not.
We've been living on the road now, slow down, everything will be alright.
I'm gonna cut that sharp side.
Feel unreal, everybody sees tonight. If they fall apart, lift me up, get me back to the start. It's been hard not to feel good, real good, even on a cloudy day. I've been fine from the get-go, so no things about to go my way.
I can always go a little thinner
Headspace,
on this side.
I'm still wishing I
So it can kind of be like that one.
could carry it out. Lift it up,
With it.
they fall apart.
And then it'll go here. And just a little bit off this. And then I'm gonna trim a lot off. Does it look perspective wise? Maybe not perfect, but it's okay.
I've been living in a suit now, lowbrow covered with city lights. Everybody here keep their head down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. They're still walking in a line now, midtown never seems to stop or stay. I'm all sewn up in the mid-scene, midstream, think I'll have the other way. It's been hard, every day falling apart. Lift me up, get me back to the start. Get me back to the start.
Which is a Tombow N89. It looks like white. I mean, it is so light, but it's what works. And then, you know, I can kind of look at this, and really it's the outside, but I was just drawing the shapes, so I'm gonna just keep doing that. So I'm gonna,
Try not to be nice, think twice.
I could do better by,
Been living on the road now, slow down, everything will be alright.
my dog is outside the door, Brian.
Tonight, it's been hard.
'Cause these are more like the holes,
Lift me up
not really the seeds. That's okay.
to the start.
Oh, there's another one.
It's been hard not to feel good, real good, even on a cloudy day. I've been fine from the get-go, so no things about to go my way. You're still living in your headspace, never gonna come on out. I'm still wishing I could find space, some traces, a lot of words to carry out. Lift it up, if they fall apart. Lift me up, get me back to the start. carry back to the start. still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. We've been living on the road now, slow down, everything will be alright. Don't go thinking it's a big deal, unreal, everybody's chasing the night. It's been love, hey, everything falling apart. Lift me up, hey, get me back to the start. It's been hard not to feel good, real good, even on a cloudy day. I've been fighting from the get-go, so no, things are bound to go my way. You're still living in your headspace, never gonna come on out. I'm still wishing I could find space, some trace, a lot of words to carry doubt. It's been hard, everything falling apart. Lift me up, hey, get me back to the start. I've been living in a suit now, lowbrow, covered with city lights. Everybody here, get their head down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. Yeah, still walking in a line now, midtown, never seem to stop or stay. I'm all sewn up in the mid-scene.
Okay, so I'm going to draw the insides of these that I have. Some are really little, and I'm always going to start with the little ones. These are the ones I've already done. This sort of looks more like a lime, but I'm going to go for it. So,
Get me back to the start.
put a few like that. Okay, so now I'm going to continue with this one.
So here I'm just making some seeds.
You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. We've been living on the road now, slow down, everything will be alright. Don't go thinking it's a big deal, unreal, everybody's chasing the night.
So now I've got them all done.
And now it's time for scanning. So if you don't know how to scan, I have another video on scanning, but this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm just putting them down on my scanner bed and at 600 DPI and scanning them. It takes a little bit. I sped through that. And then I'm going to clean up little bits that need to be cleaned. And then I'm going to cut them out.
Wishing I could find space, some everything falling apart. Lift me up, get me back to the start.
So I was adjusting colors because it felt a little funky. And now I'm just going in and cleaning up the other little bits. And the shadows, because I'm going to do those on my own in Photoshop.
Down, baby, I'm the only one awake at night. Yeah, still walking in a line, never seem to stop or stay. I'm all sewn up in the mid-scene, mid-stream, think I'll have the other way.
But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what I'm doing. I'm cleaning up each one so that I can use them, and they are high res. So, and then I go through and I use the polygonal lasso tool a lot, and I just delete. And then I go back and clean up any real pointy parts.
You're still playing with the codeine, never gonna break your head. I'm still trying not to be nice, think twice, everybody's in their bed. We've been living on the road, now slow down, everything will be alright. Don't go thinking it's a
And that's it. Now it is time to go and make some patterns. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Give us a comment. Have a great day.